Hello everyone and welcome to the Weapons Made Easy tutorial videos. In this video we're going to just kind of give a guided overview of this whole Weapons Made Easy platform. So as you can see right here, there's just this is just that marketing showmanship, all the different kinds of weapons videos we have. It's just no review. There's a pretty cool weapon video. I won't put you through, but you can watch that if you want to. And then, of course, there's just the different categories of the weapons: sword, staff, and exotic. I'll be walking everyone through that here very soon. One of the things that you'll see is that this entire platform is powered by credits. You'll see that right here, where buying a sword is 2,400 credits. It's this one over here, 4,800 credits, depending on which tier you're on. I'll come back to that in just a second, but there's a few different ways to get credits. There are free ways, which I'm going to actually have a separate video that's going to go into more detail about how to get free credits on a daily basis. And of course, for those of you that want to be able to unlock things very quickly, there's also ways to purchase credits, which you could see right here. But first things first, before you could do anything, you'd actually have to sign up. So let's go ahead and go over to that right now. Let me not log in just yet. And you could see that you can create an account just very simply. It's just your email address, phone number, name, username, password, and then select a studio. Selecting a studio, we'll talk about that. You don't actually have to go to the studio, but if a friend of yours recommended this and they go to that studio, or you went to the studio, go ahead and put it. They get credit for having members that feel that they're affiliated with that studio. One tip before registering is watch the video on getting free credits, because you'll find that if you actually get referred and click on a link and register that way, you actually get a bunch of free credits that way. Again, I'll be going over detail of that in the getting free credits video, but suffice it to say, I know you want to get registered, but look for ways to register and get free credits in the process. Let me go ahead and log in though, so we can kind of dig in a little bit more. Since I'm an admin, you'll actually get the site. That's the back end stuff. You can see right now I have 256,000 credits, so that I can buy anything I want on this site, basically. The weapons, they're broken down, as you saw, into different categories: sword, staff, and exotic. Let's go into sword. And you'll see that every one of the categories has 7 tiers at this point. Okay, so tier 1 is a basic sword card, and they go up in increasing complexity. What you can do is you can actually hover over the video and you'll get about a 10-second clip on what the form's about. So if you're curious about the form, you can do that. Let's go to some of the more advanced ones: Descending Dragon and Katana. So this is one of the more advanced broadsword forms that eventually you have to work your way up to. And then this is Katana form. Okay, one of the prerequisites though, you can't just buy the most advanced form right away. You can't just say, I want to learn Katana. You'll see that there's actually prerequisites to getting the forms. And it's necessary because you have to be able to build the skill set in order to actually be able to do the form well. That's like saying you just want to get the black belt instructional video without going through the yellow, orange, purple, so on and so forth. So these are going to have prerequisites to them on top of just the price. You're not going to be able to buy it unless you actually have got the prerequisites to it as well. I just want to make sure that that part of it was clear. But let's go to a lot of my videos have been on the sword. Let's go over to exotic. Okay, the first exotic form is this comma form, but let's go over to a fan. I've been showing a lot of fan lately. Okay, so the fan form, every single form is broken down into 6 videos. The first video is the actual, and I won't bore you with it, but, well, not bore you, but I won't put you suffer through the whole thing, but it's actually the video in full speed. It's actually dual angle, and this is actually Sensei Kyle. He's demonstrating the form at a regular speed. The second video is the form. It's also, again, but let me just turn the volume down here. But this time it's done super slow, and it has subtitles that are also associated with it. So if you're learning the form, if you already have the form, but you can't remember certain parts of it, well, this is the right video for you, because you could then actually go to the parts, watch it, pause it, rewind it, watch the instructor doing it, and then read the subtitles and see if you could piece it together that way. After that, there are 4 videos that are parts 1 to 4 on the instructor teaching this form video. So just because we didn't want the video to be too long, we broke it up into 4 parts. So Sensei Kyle, I think, is teaching this one, and he broke up his education into 4 sections. Now, the next part of it is something called Platinum Access. Platinum Access is sort of the catch-all in terms of education, because there might be some of you out here that want to learn this fan form but have no martial arts experience whatsoever. And Kyle, being a black belt, a high-ranking black belt, he might take some things for granted by saying, okay, you're going to do a spinning hook kick here and then drop into an iron broom sweep. I think he's done his best to try to break things out, but it's hard because people that are learning this form are usually martial artists. So we created the Platinum Access section where all questions, you can see it's 250 credits. You can go in and you can ask all kinds of questions. Let's just buy it. I have plenty of credits, so let's just buy into it. Looks like there's only 1 question so far. Balance for kick and spin. We won't watch the video, but so in the form you'll see Kyle's doing a lot of spins, and it's very easy to lose your balance. So this question then is sort of generated towards that. So you can see the author's name is Sarah. She asked a question on that, and at some point there will be an educational video where someone is helping her with that particular question. So anyway, that's the overview of Weapons Made Easy. I know there's a couple more things up here. WAF stands for Wall of Fame. That's coming soon. That is when people start getting really good at this. There's going to be leaderboards and stuff, so people will be able to know who the best is at the different forms. And yes, as everything else, there will be articles written at some point as well. But for now, these are the parts to really focus on. And the About section, there's just some other things on getting started, but this YouTube video is actually a little bit more comprehensive than any of that. So hopefully this helps. If you have any questions, throw it on the comments section. The one other thing, which I'll put in the description, is where to get weapons. My studio buys their martial arts supplies from a place called Bushido Martial Arts. I think the website's called shopbushido.com. They're great over there. I'm not getting incentivized to say it. I'm just happy with the weapons they've supplied to me. I'll put the link in the description if you're looking to get weapons for this as well. Be sure to watch the other videos. I will have a video on getting free credits, because it is possible, if you're patient and you're focused on getting free credits, that you could actually do this entire website and not pay a dime, much like the free-to-play video games that are out there. So watch for that video. And I also have a video on detailing out the Platinum Access section even more. So look for those. And again, if you have any questions, leave a comment. I'll also put the description in the description an email where you can reach out to us as well. Hopefully it's helped, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Take care.